Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Do you guys know the Sly Meerkat? Do you guys know the Sly Meerkat? Here he is. He's being featured here playing his T832. On Cliff, the Sly Meerkat. Has this been a good day for you? Is this like early in the morning for you, or is it afternoon or evening? It all depends where you're watching from. Some people click that button right away first thing in the morning, and if you live on the west coast, that would make it like 5 o'clock in the morning. If you live in the west coast of North, if you're watching from Los Angeles, it's 5 o'clock in the morning if you clicked it right away. Of course, if you live in Los Angeles, you're probably not watching me, you're probably watching some star. If you're living on the East Coast, if you're in New York, Boston, you know, on the East Coast, where's the East Coast of Canada? No, they're a half hour out. If you're on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock in the morning when the video comes out. If you're in Mountain Time, Pacific Time, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. East Coast, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're Mountain Time, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. That's my time. And did you know that Mountain Time in North America is one of the time zones in the world on land? The ones in the middle of the ocean doesn't count. One of the time zones on Earth that has the least amount of people living in it. And it's in North America. You guys, it's true. Well, I think that you have to exclude Mexico. In the U.S. and Canada, one of the least populated time zones. It incorporates Montana. There's not a lot of people in Montana. Well, there are, by my standards. Montana's beautiful, by the way. You guys ever been to Montana? Montana is an amazing, beautiful mountains and rivers. There's not a lot of people. And most Americans Montana's kind of out there. So over there somewhere, there's not many people there. And then when you hop over the Rocky Mountains to get to the West Coast, it's popular, right? Like California and Seattle and Oregon. Did I say it right? There's a lot of people who live on the West Coast. That's Pacific time. And then, I mean, Europe. Who the hell knows when the video comes out in Europe? Does it come out? What time does it come out if you're in England? In the UK? What time do my videos come out in the UK? I don't even know. I'd have to do math. First, I'd have to find out how many time zones. Is it like 5-hour difference? Is it earlier? So it would be like in the middle of the night? I don't even know. Or would it, you guys let me know. Actually, let's have a fun game. Do you guys want to play a fun game? I mean, he's playing a fun game. The Sly Meerkat is playing World of Tanks. We will play a different fun game. Why don't you leave in the comment section where you're from and what time my videos come out. And what time you watch them. Maybe you don't watch them not everyone watches them as soon as they come out. Not everyone's addicted to Claus Kellerman. Some people are like, maybe you have your day at work. It's been a long, hard day, and the way you like to relax afterwards is to kick back and open yourself one of your favorite beers, sit on the lazy boy recliner, lean back, flip open your laptop, and watch me. I can understand where that would be relaxing. Sometimes I do that. I watch my own video. And then I find all the mistakes I've made, and it's not relaxing. But it's interesting. Let me know where you're, because we have viewers from all over the world, guys. This is a meeting place. You know, I'm enjoying the comment section lately. I did one video where I talked about music and all the bands I went to see and concerts I went to see, and the comment section in that video was fantastic. I should do a video talking about your comments. Your comments are sometimes more interesting than the game in my commentary. But a lot of people talked about the concerts they went to. It was amazing. the variety, the smorgasbord of viewers we have. So if you think about it, you're part of a community. You're part of a group of, well, you're not, it's not like you'll live with them but you're part of a family. Not like you're living with them, but, you're sharing a similar thing, which is kind of neat, right? It's almost, I don't know, what's the word? So like a sense of community. Right? And the Sly Meerkat is calling help. He's being very aggressive. Way to go, Sly Meerkat. Not like your team. He's saying, come on, guys. He's the guy moving up here and spotting. He doesn't want to get clipped by the SMAW. The T-34 is proxy spawning him. It's a tough life being a World of Tanks player. Oh! You saw it coming. But now, can he do it? He saw it coming. We all see it coming, kid. That's not the line. The line is, well, he had it coming. He goes, we all have it coming, kid. Or does he say, we all got it coming, kid? Reference? Oh, you gotta know that. Have you watched... It's Clint Eastwood, okay? Clint Eastwood's in his 90s and he's still making movies. I don't know, as of the recording date here. He made some amazing movies, like in his 90s? Is he in his 90s? And it's funny because I look at Clint Eastwood, to me, Clint Eastwood looks a lot like Joe Biden. Do you guys see the similarity? Clint still looks, I think, tougher. Even though he's 90, still looks tough. He's like the... If there's an old guy you don't want to get in a fight with, it's Clint. I should not have mentioned Joe Biden. I know, because it's nuts. It's nuts because we all know that the U.S. it's election year in the U.S. Right? When's it going to happen? November 5th. November 5th, right? You guys watching from the U.S. November 5th is the election. So I have a new policy. You cannot. I might even edit it out. You cannot mention the word politics, Joe, Donald, or Republican or Democrat. You cannot say those five words, or Trump and Biden. So there's 7 words. You can't say those words. If you say those words, and followed by any other words, any sentence you like, about 80 million people will be upset at you. So it does not matter, right? It doesn't matter what you say. Like if you actually have a friend named Joe and you said, yeah, I'm going to go have an ice cream with my friend Joe, there's 40 million people upset. 20 million people are saying, why are you making fun of just because you had an ice cream? And there'll be 20 million people saying, what kind of a loser has ice cream while he's like on duty? And you'll go, what? I'm going for ice cream. And it's ridiculous, right? You cannot use those words. So you will never hear me speak those words again, because that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It is so such an interesting social experiment that. So we will not. Oh, he's got. I think this guy's hitting quite a few blind shots. I think he's hitting quite a few. You got to aim a little higher, buddy. He's in the bushes. There you go. Beautiful. That was pretty good, eh? That was pretty good. So, we will not mention those words, and I think it's the best policy because me, I like to make jokes. I'm always kidding around. As far as if you're having a conversation with someone, if you're at a party or if you're with a group of people, some people like to discuss things. I don't want to discuss things. Some people like to make a point about something. Some people want to complain about something. Some people start their conversation, but did you hear what they did? Blah, 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 and want to complain about something. I don't care about any of that. I always look for the punchline or the joke, right? For me, I will ridicule and make fun of everyone. And that's enjoyable to me. I'm always trying to figure out how to be sarcastic or say something stupid or provocative or, you know, inappropriate. A lot of being inappropriate. It makes me... I amuse myself by doing that. And generally you can do that. But what happens is certain topics, like if including or involving those 5 words that I mentioned, or were there 6 words, you cannot make jokes. It's not worth it. I laugh because I don't give a shit. But some people get very, very passionately butthurt, or passionately. You'll make a joke and they'll say, "Yeah," they'll be on your side passionately, and then you have to say, "Wow, it's just kidding," you know. It's just a joke. Not sure if what I said was accurate, and they'll be really passionate that your sarcastic joke is true, and that's why the world is not functioning properly. So it's best to keep, to just shut up. So that's what I'm telling you. So all of my American viewers, you can be happy that I will just shut up. I don't know what I'm saying, right? You guys can figure it out on your own. This is something you need to figure out on your own. And it's true. That is true. It's for you guys and you guys alone to decide. We have nothing to do with it. Oh, that would be nice. It's working, but not very well. That was actually a good strategy there to use the dead tank. Can he actually feather the shot? No, he can't. He bounced the shot. And I said, I might as well shoot this guy. I might as well bounce on this, a bounce. So, what was the topic of this video? I think it's we're watching Slime Meerkat do really well. I can say with certainty, though, that if you approach things and laugh and tell jokes all the time, you'll be healthier. It's healthier for you, regardless of the consequences of anything. If you can joke around, you will be healthy. This is like the 3rd time his main gun was damaged. So Borsig, another blind kill. We're gonna call this video blind shots, blind kills. Now, if I call it blind kills, it'll get demonetized. I'll have to call it blind shots. And now you can trade with him, buddy, because that's a T-34. He can't roll 559. So let him shoot you and kill him. Just go do it, buddy. You can get this. Oh, he's waiting to fix his gun, I think. Oh, that guy's just giving up. Oop. Blind shot. Slime Meerkat from the Skeel 1 clan. This is like a day at work. Just, that's how you do it. No problem. He made it look easy. But what about Ju? Can Ju do the same thing, man? Ju too can do it if you play good. And it's true. Ju too can do it. It is a Ju too, driven by Slowbot. Okay, right? The big, the new bobblehead tank. If the Slime Meerkat can do it, Ju can do it too. I'm in a weird mood today. Are we playing the game? I can't read the comments while I'm recording the video, and he gives them a little bump. What time did Do the videos appear in your country of origin? Do you watch after supper, before supper, in the morning? The afternoon? Ready to fire, shells in the magazine. It says natty. Natata. It's one of those days. Almost like I'm tired, but I'm not tired. It's a good tired. What's the word for good tired, other than good tired? It's like after you do a workout tired. You've used your muscles and you're fatigued, but you're not worn out. What's the word that you use for that? You feel je ne sais quoi in a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even my brain must be tired. Can you hit him? Can you hit the Kato? No, you can't hit the Kato. He decided to go down the 1-2 line, which makes it boring. The 1-2 line is the camping line. And there is a light tank, but he's dead. Kurva spotter, says the M6. The enemy team has a T-50-2. Spotter, delete game, and go Tetrix. I think it means Tetris. The M6 is furious. Spotter, delete game, and go Tetris. And he's got a point, because on this map, if there's only one light tank per side and you lose your light tank, you know, it just gets harder. So now, but hey, if a spotter can spot, Jew 2 can spot. That's what he's doing. By poking the ridgeline. That's it. He's doing, that's all you can do. You poke the ridgeline and hope you light someone. Or cower in the back. And I mean that. Seriously, fellas. Because once you lose your light tank, and the enemies have a light tank, if the enemy light tank knows what he's doing, you basically can't do anything on the 1-2 line. You cannot creep up the bushes. You cannot, you know, move up. You can sit in the bushes and you're still not... If the enemy... He's in those blind shot. If the enemy light tank knows what he's doing, even if you sit still in the bushes, like where the Cheeto, the M6, the Achilles, the Hellcat... Old Darius has been spotted. So the enemy light tank is a Muppet. That evens things out. And now if he can take him out, it would be huge. But he's going to shoot this guy instead. Boom. Jew 2 can shoot him. Ay caramba! Why did he only get credit? He rolled 587. Amorak. He has not killed the light tank. It's difficult to kill the light tank because he's in that little hole. Oh, his shot deviated. I was going to say, even if you're sitting still in the bushes on the 1-2 line, if the enemy light tank knows what they're doing and has optics and low noise muffler and 100% concealment training in his crew, and at this tier, he cannot have commander's vision system. A tier 6 light tank cannot. What is he? He's a tier... Yeah, he's a tier 6 light tank. Cannot have commander's vision system. But still, even with what I just said, the concealment and the view range, situational awareness, recon, the concealment factor, and optics, if he creeps up the bushes, even if you're sitting still there at the back, like where the M6 and the Cheeto, you're going to get detected first. Because you're both looking through the same bushes. And he's going to have much better concealment than you, and probably as good or better view range. Oh, but he'll be moving and you won't be. But he's a light tank, right? And there's no commander's vision system at tier 7. But the enemy light tank, alas, was a Muppet. Could have come up the 1-2 line and done something. And to the M6's amusement, and he's happy. They're all that way. Look, the 3 heavy tanks are over there. The M6 is happy that as he berated the light tank on his team, Wargaming balanced the teams by giving the enemies a Muppet as well. Right? So it's like one team got Kermit the Frog, the other team got Miss Piggy. Yeah? Cowabunga! Balance. And now the M6 has exploded. Kurva! Let's berate the M6 in the chat. Kurva spotter. Why uninstall game and get Tetrix? The guy who berated the light tank on his team for dying and said, uninstall game and get Tetrix, drove blindly down the 1 line, got spotted and killed. This game. He's not in the chat now. He's not writing in chat. He's not berating his team. Stupid team. Uninstall. Play Tetrix. Go play Barbie. How many times have you played the game and someone's told you, uninstall, go play Barbies? That's happened to me many times. Idiot. Light tank. Why you for play? Uninstall. Go play Barbie. And how did the KV-122, why was he looking his way? He wasn't detected. That's a little, he's got enemies in front of him. He's looking his way. Just happens to be looking that way. Come on. Where are they? Oh, on the hill? Yes, on the hill. On the hill. On the hill again. It's so nice to be on the hill again. Yeah, you're spotted, and he's going to be in one of those. There he is. There he is. Now don't go for him. Just. See, Jutu can do it. And funny enough, guys, he ends up with patrol duty after the light tank died. Right? Sloba 69 gets patrol duty. Finishes on top. And the M6 on top. And the M6, well, he did okay. It's one of those days, guys. You made a lot of credits, too. A lot of credits. That's all I got for you today. I'm, what's the word? When you're tired, but in need of recovery. And let me know in the comment section. We're playing the game, remember? What time you view from where? You know? Like if you're from Bulgaria, what time does the video come out? And I will read your comments. I'll catch you guys on the next one.